Good morning, peoples. It is Saturday morning. I'm in Brandman, Texas, or some stuff like that. Anyways, I'm headed to get loaded. It's been a confusing freaking morning. I'm gonna load some power poles. Hopefully, I can get this load right, because this is what's been going on all morning. They cannot find my load. Could have been gone and out of here already. But no, there's always got to be something. Ain't that fun? It's always something. Anyways, let's go and see if we can get this figured out, huh? All right. It's not as warm as it was yesterday. Hell, it was 100 degrees yesterday, but today it feels like it's 50. Anyways, I'm ready for the warmth, so this is cold. This load is going to Arizona. It was supposed to go to Reno, well, to Las Vegas, then Reno. And it got changed. So it's been a paper trail ever since I found that out, trying to figure everything out. It's kind of a headache, but whatever. Anyways, I'm at Valmont Pole Industries. They make power poles and pipe and all that fun stuff. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys here in a minute. I'm gonna get my bill of ladings, try and get loaded and get the heck out of here. Okay, we're getting loaded. He's putting my load on. There it is. Bunch of power poles and stuff like that. Okay, all done. See if I can hit the road now. See if I can find a place where I can do some laundry. I am glad that you guys are with me. I hope you enjoy this. This is what my daily life as a trucker is. Besides hitting the road and eating and sleeping, this is what I do. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm gonna find a place to do some laundry now, and after I hit the road for a little bit. And when I get to that spot, let's go over and see what the new news is today and yesterday. I've got a couple articles I'd like to share with you guys and see what you guys think. I've got a few opinions on the matter. Anyways, I appreciate you guys being here with me. Hope you enjoyed. This is American Trucker News. Alright, I'm here doing laundry. Let's see if we can walk it across the street here. Got a lot of laundry. Anyways. Okay. Got my mask on, my gloves. Gonna walk on in. Get rid of this load of laundry. As you can see, I'm at the Washateria.
Look at this, y'all. City of Greenville on a church property. They got more police here than they do on the corner of Nelson Street. This in Greenville. They got more people at King James Bible Baptist Church, and they do Nelson Street, Kayla Street, Carver Circle. I'm a pastor of a local New Testament church. Look at all the police cars. They at a church. Look at this, y'all. All these they heard through the grapevine we're having service at 6:30, and there's more police cars at a church service. Yes, this is King James Bible Baptist Church, where Pastor Hamilton, where I'm the pastor of the church at. I'm a good citizen. Ain't breaking no law, ain't selling no drugs. I'm just preaching the word of God. And look at all these police cars here. I mean, our service don't start at 6:30. This is America, private property of a church. Look at this, y'all. It's more police pulling up. They ain't done. Yes, sir. I got a letter from my lawyer too. You want to read my letter from my lawyer? Okay, I'm good. I don't need. I got that. I know about it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if there is a driving,
We're gonna get tickets.
we'll issue citations.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So
Yes.
I'd like to give you a formal warning.
Yes, sir.
And we'll allow if you do have members come, we will allow them to leave before they're cited.
Yes, sir.
If they decide not to, is when they will be dismissed.
Yes, sir. Hey, I love authority.
When you get an order from the government,
Yeah.
your rights are suspended.
And here is your
No,
proof
the government.
that we are under
Our right
attack.
don't come from
Our
authority.
rights
It
are
comes from
trying
the
to be
live
taken.
Bible. So the authority does not have the right over the Constitution. We talking about the Constitutional law, the First, Second Amendment, the U.S. Constitution that was given to us by our forefathers. Tate Reed can't take it away. Mayor Eric Simmons can't take it away, nor the police officer.
It can be suspended.
It can't.
Not the military, that's a military order.
No, it can't. Hey, look at this, y'all. I'm a good citizen here. I don't sell drugs. Look at the police. I'm just a pastor. I got police officers here, y'all, like I'm committing, like I'm robbing or I can kill somebody. They don't have this when a murder is in Greenville, y'all. They don't have this type of traffic when people commit murder. I'm from the devil, y'all. Look at this. When I sold drugs, I never seen this many police officers. Never seen it. When I was a drug dealer, I never seen that many y'all come here. Never. So y'all, this is happening in Greenville, Mississippi, the poorest part of the United States of America. Is more killing in Greenville, more drugs on the corner, and look where the police officers at. Look at what they had a church. They had a church that being where the people killing and where all the murder. They had a church where we ain't gonna hurt nobody. We ain't drinking. Look where they at, y'all. Look at all these police officers. This is America. Not just America, the Bible Belt of America, y'all, Facebook. We in Greenville, Mississippi, the Bible Belt. Look at all these police officers. So all the police officers here who are roaming the streets, y'all, look at it. Who roaming the streets with all the drug dealers and the gangbangers and the prostitution here? The crack houses. What up? The police are here. What they? What the people committing crimes? They here to mess with a church. They here to mess with a pastor, one of the best citizens in Greenville. Y'all mess with me. Look what? It's all the police here. Who patrolling the streets? Or what a real crime is. This is America.
So there you have it, guys. That's one of the clips that I wanted you guys to see really bad. That is just perfect example of where we're at today. The fact that that guy, that police officer, I'm just ashamed to even call him that. Because I don't know how you even get into the academy or even sworn in without knowing you're getting sworn in. The very first step you take is you put a hand on the Bible and you raise the other and take an oath to defend the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That means he is supposed to be protecting that pastor. No matter what his superiors say, no matter what his personal opinions are, all of that goes out the window when you put your hand on that Bible and raise the other. People, if you're not awake, this is the time to get awake. And I'm not just talking to people I don't know. I'm talking to people that I do know, people that I love very much. I'm talking to my family. I'm talking to friends. Life isn't the same anymore. It's not the same as it was even a year ago. This is how drastic and how far upside down our world has gotten. It's a scary time. It truly is. But the best that we can do is what we do right now. Remember, we are in control of our future. Not the government, not the police, not the military. We are. And that means in everything. Everything we do, everything that we rely on, everything that makes us comfortable. We are in control of that. We are in control of our politicians. And our politicians have forgotten that. They have forgotten who they answer to. They answer to us. Without us, there is no seat for them. Is it time to bug out or, get the hell out of Dodge? No, it is not. In fact, more than ever, it's time to plant our feet, stand up for what we believe and for what is right, and start voting people out of office and putting a government on a complete shutdown until we can find somebody that will do the job and do the job right. But I'm kind of afraid that we've already passed that point. I don't think there is any return. So now it's just time to stand up for our rights, and hopefully they listen. If they don't, it's going to be a fight. And I want all my people, I want everybody listening to this, everybody to the sound of my voice that hears me, there is no hiding from this anymore. You've got to look at this, that your life is in danger, because that's what it is. Eventually, we keep letting them push us like that. And God bless that pastor. God bless that pastor. He was doing what was right. That was standing up. He wasn't going to let, it didn't matter how many cops there were there. Sheriffs or whoever they were. Didn't matter. He was one person. One person. And you could tell those police officers were getting a little nervous. Because they know, don't think for 1 second that they're oblivious to this. Because that's the very first effing thing that they've got to study. Is the Bill of Rights and the Constitution. I'm going to tell you, there is no telling what tomorrow brings, because that's never possible. But if we even want to think about having a tomorrow, then we need to protect ourselves, our rights. And protecting those rights means protecting your family. First, it's going to be that. They're taking our religion. They're taking our freedoms already with the whole quarantine. I mean, think about it. In my state, Utah alone only had, a few hundred deaths. No, I don't. No, that's the flu. COVID-19 hasn't even fucking touched the flu yet. Not even close in my state. And that's the same everywhere else. There's only a few hot spots in the country. But the overall numbers doesn't make any sense. And we had to hurry and get locked down. No, that's not why they locked us down. And that brings me to the next clip.
Make sure that even we're in a live exercise here to get this right. We're in a live exercise here to get this right. we're in a live exercise here to get this right. We're in a live exercise here to get this right.
Well, there you have it, kiddos. We're in a live exercise right now. That means what? That means this virus was a practice run for something else coming down the pipeline. And we have quite a different options to pick from what we might think it is. I'd like to know what your opinion is. I know these clips have probably been seen. You've probably seen them before. But I don't think we could talk about them enough. We're at a very precedented time in life right now. Unprecedented time in life right now. And things are about to go wacky real fast, real hard. So if you value your life, if you value your family's life, if you value your future and your family's future, your children's future, we need to be talking about this every day, whether it's the same topic or not, whether it's the same clip that you saw yesterday or the day before. It doesn't matter. The more we can have people talking about those clips, the better. The more that they can be shared on YouTube or on DLive or on any other platform, the better. That means people are waking up and people have had enough. Just today, was it today? Or yesterday, sorry. Just yesterday, Salt Lake City had their rally. 1,000 people showed up at the Capitol steps. There's one more thing I wanted to say before I go to this next clip about the last things I was saying. There is something very pertinent that we do need to talk about. And one of those things was mandatory vaccinations, if you understand that. We'll just call it V-Nations. That's what they're trying to do. In my opinion, supposedly, that is what I'm hearing from what they're saying to us, that they're going to make this V-Nation for COVID-19 mandatory. Once it's ready, they're going to force it on us. I pause because I want you to think very carefully and very hard about that. Do you understand what that means? They have had us on quarantine and lockdown to see if we would comply, to see if they could order us around, shut us down, tell us how to live our lives, basically what to eat, when to shit, and when to go to sleep, and to be a good little boy and little girl and take your shot. How does that sound to you? Does that sound like the life that you dreamed of when you were 10 years old? Does that sound like the life you dreamed of when you were just getting out of high school, trying to decide on what future, what kind of job, what kind of success you were going to have in life? Well, that's what our children are seeing. You remember all those times when you were young and you dreamed big and you thought, oh man, I'm going to be this star, or I'm going to play football in the professional football league, or basketball, or baseball, or I'm going to be a professional dancer or singer, I'm going to be a doctor or a lawyer, or all those dreams we had when we were kids. What do you think the acts of our government is doing to the dreams of our kids? There's only one thing that it's doing. It's crushing their dreams. How do you feel about that? It's killing them slowly. What do you think that's going to do to the life expectancy of our children? The life expectancy in the U.S. is already shortening. But with any more draconian level of restriction put on us, it's just going to get cut shorter and shorter and shorter, to the point where there is no return and there is no more us. And our children's future and dreams are gone. So think deep and hard about these V Nations. It's one thing to have a choice, but it's a whole nother ball game when you don't.
A Utah Business Revival rally is over, but organizers hope the impact of their event is not. Hundreds called for an immediate opening of Utah businesses downtown. Kelly Vaughn was there, and Kelly, a rally with people often close together right outside the city and county building.
That's right. This square behind me earlier today, it was filled with people, many who told me they are not concerned about the coronavirus. Their message was that businesses should immediately reopen and people should be able to decide for themselves if they're ready to return to life as it was before the virus.
Small business is the lifeblood of this country.
Let our people work. Let our people work.
Some holding posters or honking horns. Others giving out pamphlets or free hugs.
No need to be afraid of hugging each other.
Hundreds in agreement that it's time for coronavirus restrictions to be lifted.
I wanted to be part of this movement to open up our country.
Keith Vincent says businesses have been closed for too long and the results are too costly. The plan for the rally was to have people from across the state order food from local restaurants and picnic 7 feet apart. Social distancing was not enforced. Friday, the governor announced plans to open some businesses in May, and the Salt Lake County mayor lifted the stay-at-home order. But for some, that is just not enough.
And they should actually listen to us sometimes instead of just listening to all of their models and their so-called experts.
Yeah, straight out of quarantine, I like that better.
Lauren Libbert is from American Fork, Utah.
I lost my job because of this, so I'm trying to make it up.
He's selling coronavirus-themed T-shirts for $20 a piece. He says he's not worried about the coronavirus, and many at the rally agreed.
I think people have common sense. If people are susceptible to the virus or if they're one of those risk groups, I think they're smart enough to stay home.
Now, the rally was organized by a group called Utah Business Revival. They just started their Facebook page about a week ago and already have over 8,000 members. Members who say they're going to continue to work with local governments to attempt to get businesses open in Utah as soon as possible. Reporting from downtown Salt Lake City, I'm Kelly Vaughn for 2 News.
Well, there you have it, guys. I'm going to close this video out now with just a simple phrase. Something that I saw, which impacted me pretty good. And it goes like this. Quarantine is when you restrict the movement of sick people. Tyranny is when you restrict the movement of healthy people. Think about that. What is happening to us? Are you sick? If you are, you know what to do. We've been doing it for thousands of years. But if you're healthy, why are we locked in our homes? Why have we lost our jobs? Why is the country at a standstill? Unless you're in a profession like mine as a truck driver or a medical officer or attendant or personnel, military, police officer, first responders, grocery store clerks. But for the majority of all our small businesses, they're shut down. Why? Why did they shut our churches down, but it's okay to go inside of a Walmart where hundreds of people are shopping at the same time? These are questions we really need to be asking ourselves. If you don't ask yourself that, you ain't gonna wake up. You can still stay sleeping like Sleeping Beauty, but this time there is no prince to come wake you up. In fact, you won't wake up. And this will all pass you by. And you'll miss every challenge and test that has been given to us at this time to usher in the second coming of our Jesus Christ. One thing to think about is when we were in heaven before we came to earth, we made an agreement to live during these times. That I know. It was God's plan, and we accepted it. So that right there obligates all of us to be a part of this, to fight, and to do our very damn best to make things right. Because I sure as hell don't want to be that guy on Judgment Day being asked the question, what did you do? In the time of need, what did you do? In the time of tyranny, what did you do? Ask yourself that. I love you guys. I hope this was informative. I hope you enjoyed it. You got a little taste of what I do and a little taste of what's going on. I'll come out with some more content. Hope you liked it. Please like, dislike, doesn't matter. Helps the channel either way. And subscribe, please. And share this video. Share it all over the place. I love you all. And may God bless you.